Good morning, and welcome to Morning Mario here on StephenPlays. Today, we've got a Super Mario Bros. Themed level called Mario Dungeons & Dragons, created by Mitch. That title alone has me pumped, so I'm excited. Clear rate of 14.48%, and a world record of just 26 seconds. That's short. We can do it. The real question is, which edition is this? Is this 5th edition? Is this 3.5? I guess it's Mario edition, right? D&D! And a star that is spazzing out, because it don't got nowhere to go. Alright, so let's go into the pipe and see what Mitch has concocted in here. Alright, so we are moving. It's laid out like a dungeon. We're moving from room to room. So we're entering the first room, and we've gathered some treasure to make our hero just a little bit stronger. As you move into the next room, you find a series of... You actually realize that there was multiple ways to go in the first room, and you kind of regret going into the first room because there's been a terrible avalanche, a cave-in, and you can't return from whence you came. So you continue onward through the cave until you see a light in the distance. You move through some strange cave and you wind up outside. There is a chasm, but you make a leap. And you roll a 17 and you make it, as opposed to rolling a 2 and jumping into the cliff. As you proceed, there is a treacherous noise in the distance. Boom! 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 You can't see what is making the noise, but you continue on your journey regardless. We jump up onto a step. A roll is a 13. We continue forward and you can hear the shuffling of little feet out in the distance. What could that sound be? If you approach a small tunnel, which is unfortunately too small for your character to fit through. If only you had brought along a smaller character like a pixie or a dwarf, you might be able to fit inside. But you just remembered that one of your special abilities for your character class, Mario, is that if you get hurt, you shrink down to the size of one of these creatures. So you approach the very scary animal that's making all of this noise, and you decide to put your hand into its side. And when you do, you feel the power of fire drain out of your body. You can no longer throw the fireball spell that you learned in the cave. But also, you're not quite small enough. So as the blood drips out of your palms, you touch it one more time. And now you have become so small. You treacherously drop onto a platform. You're okay. But now you can go into that very small walkway. And as you go over there, you realize it was a trick! A dead end! There's nothing down here! You've lost your fire flower power for no reason whatsoever. So you turn around. You hit the first block, nothing. The second block, nothing. Finally, nothing. You realize that there must be some other character that can get you through this, but you haven't found it quite yet. Now, without your firepower, you must continue the treacherous adventure alone. And there's fireballs coming out of every direction. Where do you go? Continue to jump up. Can't go this way. We'll have to go... Oh, God. Sorry. Not to get fourth wall breaking here. Really wish I would have assessed that situation a little differently before I proceeded on through here. It is what it is. You see that there is a group of some strange, unfamiliar enemy, some spiked demon. And trying to cross the Chasm of 5 will prove nearly impossible because there is not a whole lot of room for your tiny little plumber feet. You're going to have to break them up into groups of 3 and 2, and they don't seem to be doing that very well at the moment. You are hoping and praying, but it's not really working out for you. It's not... Oh my god. You return from whence you came, trying to remember if maybe there was some sort of, like, power-up. No, there's not, because you went the wrong... Okay, Mario. Mario, you must live with the decisions that you have made. And unfortunately, the decisions you made were largely the wrong... Suddenly, these creatures seem to have multiplied. Why did they multiply? Why are the creatures... Okay, legit, I think I did get stuck. How did I... I'm really confused. Why were there so few before? What happened that made there be so few? I don't know, but this Mario was dumb. Killing off that Mario. DM, I would like to make a new character. We'll have to start back at the beginning of the dungeon, but that's fine. New character. This Mario is much smarter than the last Mario. Decided that his predecessor had followed a particular trail through the dungeon. He decided to take a different trail. Now, we could go this way. It looks like in this other room there is a special power-up. This special power-up may allow us the ability to not only creep through that dungeon that we saw earlier, that little tunnel, but it would also allow us to break the blocks. We could even be given a special shoe, but that would require risking losing this special Shy Guy class, this Shy Guy robe that we found. We've got the Cloak of Shy, so now we run back to where we were. We can enter the tunnel because we are so small. And we have made it inside. Now we see there is a special rune stone that destroys all enemies. Boom! We are given amazing power to destroy all of these foes. And we can proceed! Oh no! We've jumped right into... We didn't think at all, and we jumped right into a fireball. That's okay. The cloak has been destroyed by the flames, but we see a chasm that we can do. We grab our mighty dice, and we make a roll. There's also something else down there. That's exciting. Yes! Critical hit! Alright. So now we jump. We're being very, very careful to cross the chasm and not have any more problems. We're being very... Oh, we found the source of the problems. It's one of these lizard monsters known as the Bowser, a terrible race that wants only to destroy. Also, really wish I had the power up. Alright, it looks like the best course of action is to take the secret passage. Our perception is high enough to know this, the secret passage. We wander down here and find inside a key! Now, if we can just lure the Bowser creature away from the door, which might be easier said than done, we could escape. We could only lure the creature who doesn't want to leave. I believe this is a stoop kid creature who is afraid of leaving his stoop. Seriously, how would we... I don't know if we could get out of this now. I mean, but the best hope I have is just jumping up here and trying to gun it. But he's on that space. He has no desire to leave. After rolling a third character, I've decided to return and to not grow large. Growing large will prevent me from being able to get into certain areas, but I am going after this special helmet, the helmet of shelling, and I'm going to knock the literal shell out of people. So we continue forward, going back, actually. We've discovered a loophole! We've destroyed the logo of the literal game to gain access to a special place that doesn't actually go anywhere, but it was worth a shot. I need to roll a fourth character. With the Helmet of Shelling, I can actually go a secret direction. I can go up here. Because before I could not deal with these enemies, and now I have access to Wealth Unknown up there. Which I can get up here. There's nothing up here that I can actually access. Alright, so now that I have the Helmet of Shelling, I can go a completely different... I'm short enough I can walk under here. Thank goodness that I do not have the mushroom power. Being very, very careful to avoid this hideous creature, this hideous monster. Waiting for the fire to cease so I can go back down through the secret tunnel, grabbing the key. Now the Bowser creature is gone, but I can kill him with my Shelmet! Boom! Oh, it doesn't die. I'm doing lots of damage to his feet, which he hates. Really dislikes that. 20! 20! Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back for more. 20! 20! This is actually hysterical to me. I've never killed Bowser with a Shelmet. Apparently it had a completely separate key. We go through the door. The door unlocks. We slowly peer through the other side. The Bowser creature seems to be resurrected. Oh my god, I'm getting out of here. Woo! Palms so sweaty. Thanks, Eminem. Man, that was fun. Like, the level design was super simple. I understood what they were going for, but, like, it was fun for me to be able to do that. World record 26 seconds. I'm actually going to leave it alone. This is a fairly long episode for what probably should not have been a long level, but it was fun to put a little DM spin on it, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that as well. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a level of your own that you would like to submit, you can do so over at morningmario.com, also where you're going to want to go to play these levels. And I encourage you, when you get free time and you're like, I want to play some Mario levels, play them on morningmario.com. Help rate them, because when you do, it puts those levels at the top of the list, and those are the levels that get played on the show. And I could really use your assistance in rating levels. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, because there's going to be even more Morning Mario. It's going to be great.